Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Modest and today I'll be taking you on how to create inventory items in Sage 50. But before I continue, please, if you are here to subscribe to our channel, kindly do so. We have lots of videos for you so as not to miss out on any of them, how to create sales invoicing, how to make expenses, how to create customers, how to create vendors. Please subscribe and turn on your notification button so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. All right, here we go. How to create inventory items. To create inventory item in Sage 50, what we need to do is, of course, we understand how the dashboard is. This is how the dashboard looks like. All right. So to create inventory items, we would go to maintain. When we go to maintain, a list of drop down will appear. Then we would look for inventory items. So inventory items is just about the seventh item there. All right, so we'll click on inventory items. So when we click on inventory item, a dialog box will appear. All right, so this dialog box, you can choose to maximize it, and you can choose to minimize it, but I want to maximize it. Okay, this is it. So to create inventory item, the first thing we have here is item ID. All right, so item ID is just like a digit that is used to recognize or identify a particular inventory. So let's say I want to use 100. Okay, let's say I want my inventory items to start from 100. So the next one will be 101, 102, 103, and the like, and the like, and the like. So however, if it's a kind of inventory that has a barcode, it is important that the barcode should be the item ID, because at any point in time we can always scan the barcode to get the full details of that inventory. So I'm going to use 100, and the next is description. The description is the name of the inventory item. So what do we want to create? Let's say I want to create a name of a wine. Let's say Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels is the wine, and I've typed it. That is the description. All right, the next thing is the item class. The item class. Every inventory item belongs to a class. All right, if we click on this, you will see stock item, master stock item, serial stock item, non-stock item, description only, service, all right, and charge item. So I'm going to talk about a few of them. Stock item is what Jack Daniels belongs to. Now, why is Jack Daniels a stock item? It is a stock item because we are purchasing Jack Daniels because we want to resell. Okay, that makes it a stock item. That is, it is increasing and it is decreasing by sales. It is increasing by purchase and it is decreasing by sales. So that makes it a what? A stock item. It is also countable. That makes it a stock item. So if it is like a service, we can go and click on service. And if it is like a charge item, like the ones they use in the school, we can just go to the last and click on what? A charge item. And if it is an assembly is let's say we want to build something, we want to manufacture, all right, we can make it an assembly item. But in this case, Jack Daniels is a what? Is a stock item. Is a stock item because we purchase it and we sell it. So I'm going to click on stock item. So the next is this. You see a big space for description. I can just copy it. It doesn't put here. It doesn't make any difference actually. So after that, there are three important accounts that you must link up your stock item to. The three important accounts are general ledger sales accounts, general ledger inventory accounts, and general ledger cost of sales accounts. So these are the things that I'm talking about here. So it is very important the general ledger sales account. Why we should link up Jack Daniels with a general ledger sales account is this. Now, whenever we make sales on Jack Daniels, the sales is expected to be recorded in a particular account. That account is called the general ledger sales account. So we need to link it up. So I'll look for general ledger sales account. That is it down there, which is an income account. So I'm going to click on it. All right. The next is to link it up to a general ledger inventory account. I'll just click on the search icon here. I'll click on it and it gives me this option. So I'll look for general ledger inventory account. This is the inventory account. This is an inventory account. Then I'm going to click on inventory account. Inventory account is that account that is responsible for increase and decrease of Jack Daniels. At the point of purchase, it increases Jack Daniels. At the point of sales, it reduces Jack Daniels. So that is the account that would record the increase and decrease whenever there is a transaction affecting Jack Daniels. All right. The last account to link it up to is the cost of sales. The cost of sales is that account that takes into account or record the costs that we purchased Jack Daniels. All right, that we purchase Jack Daniels. So there is need to link it up to cost of sales so that at any time that we are selling Jack Daniels, as it is recognizing the sales, it is also recognizing the costs. It will now be easier for us to have our gross profit because sales minus cost of sales will give us the what? The gross profits. Having done that, there is what we call item tax type here. All right. You don't need to enter that. Just leave it as the number one that it is. All right. So there are other aspects here. We have the minimum stock and we have the reorder quantity. Now, the minimum stock level is that level that stock must not go below. In this case, we're talking about Jack Daniels, right? It is that level that Jack Daniels must not go below before we reorder. So we can decide to put our minimum stock level at 50. Let's say when it is 50, that is the minimum stock level. It mustn't go below 50 because there are risks involved in going below the minimum stock level. Number one risk is that we are bound to lose customers. Sales are bound to reduce because a customer cannot come to purchase and we tell them that we don't have enough to supply them. All right. So it is important to make use of minimum stock level. So if you want to make use of a minimum stock level in creating this, you just enter the quantity that Jack Daniels should not go below. Now, there is also something here, location and item type. Now, if we are classifying this item, Jack Daniels, into different kind of drinks, let's say we have hot and we have red wine. Let's say Jack Daniel is under red wine. Therefore, we are going to create it as red wine. All right. That's just for example. Okay. And also the location. This location is very important for a large supermarket settings because sometimes it is quite difficult for customers to easily locate a product they want by walking around. So it is easier for us to quickly check and tell them where they can find Jack Daniels. So let's say the shelves are labeled A, B, C, D. All right. It is easier for us to tell them that Jack Daniels can be found in shelf A. So it's easier for them to go there and locate Jack Daniels without stress and wasting much of their time. So having done all of this, sometimes if Jack Daniels already has an existing balance, let's say some quantities left and we are just bringing it new into the system, we would need to enter the beginning balance. All right, you see this right up down here, beginning balance. We just come here and click on it. When you click on it, it will give you option of entering the beginning balance or opening balance alongside the costs of the product that we are bringing in. But in this case, we don't have Jack Daniels at all. We are not bringing in Jack Daniels from a closing stock to opening stock. So we're just creating Jack Daniels afresh. So after doing all of this, we just go and click on save. So once you click on save, it saves automatically. But before rounding off, I would like to show you around this. Now, you will see two things here, inactive and subject to commission. When you see inactive, inactive is trying to explain that, okay, if we tick this box, it renders Jack Daniels inactive. And when the stock is inactive, you cannot perform any transaction with it. All right. So if at any point in time we are done with Jack Daniels, we don't sell Jack Daniels again, customers will request for Jack Daniels, it is important that we come an inactive Jack Daniels so that we do not mistakenly sell with Jack Daniels. All right, thinking that we are selling something else. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this class. And after doing this, is just to come and click on save. As soon as I save, Jack Daniels must have been saved on the system. Now, for me to be sure that it is saved on the system, I'll just come here and click on, you see this search icon beside item ID. Okay, beside item ID, I'll just click on it. Then I'll look for Jack Daniels. So this is Jack Daniels. It's even the first item on the list. So it has been successfully saved. All right. Another way to be sure if Jack Daniels has been saved on the system is you come to lists. Right on this place, you see lists, you click on lists, and it will show you the list of items that we have on the system. So, can you see Jack Daniels is the first on the list? Jack Daniels does not have any running balance because we just created Jack Daniels. So, that is how to create inventory item in Sage 50. I hope you liked the video. Kindly subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching.